Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist, and today, this day is July 17th, 2020, which by my additions means it's video 123, day 123. And as of yesterday, a large part of California and other states and some countries are starting to pull back, go a little more slowly, and try to keep us all a bit safer. So I'm going to ask that you and I and all of us do our share, which is to help each other be in this together in a safe, healthy way. We are needed. You are needed. Your story is important, and I, at least, would like you to keep writing it. I'm really curious about the next chapter. Stick around. Stay healthy. Let's both find out what it says. You'll be writing it, and I am excited for you and your legacy. On this 123rd day, I just finished a phone call with one of my friends, actually somebody that I met when I had a problem with their company, not the company fault, and I called because I needed some help. And I had no idea who I would have on the other end of my phone. I want to tell you how lucky and fortunate I was and am, because this young lady helped me so well. And I would like to tell you how she helped me. I called up. I had been in an automobile accident. Somebody had decided they were going to make a far right-hand turn and miscalculated, and as they turned in, they actually turned into the front of my car rather than the lane and space in front of me. Came to a big halt, and we pulled into a parking lot, exchanged information. So I called my insurance company to let them know what had happened, give them the information about the gentleman that had miscalculated. And I was shook. I was driving along. I was watching. There was no car in any of my mirrors. I had no idea that this person was going to come from the third car behind and make the turn in front of me. So I explained to her, and I was a customer. What can I say? I was not my best. And I want you to know how she helped me get into my best part of my circle. I absolutely wanted this settled. I wanted things done. I wanted to know that it was for sure his fault, that my insurance wasn't going to go up, that my car would be repaired, on and on and on. I'm a little embarrassed to tell you all of that. It's the truth. I'm one of those people, and at my best, I'm not. Well, this was not my best. And so this young woman introduced herself, and she listened about a minute for me to tell her my story, vent some of my emotions. I didn't yell at her. I'm not that edgy. I just was really frantic, mostly about my insurance going up if for some reason they decided that I was at fault. I couldn't figure out a way, and that logic doesn't slow down when we're in our panic mode. So here's what she did. She listened to me that minute, maybe a little bit more. And then she said, oh my gosh, I bet that's not what you planned today. And she kind of interrupted my focus. And I said, no, it wasn't. I was on my way to so-and-so. And she listened for another minute, maybe a little bit more. And she said, oh, I wish I could just make that not have happened. I wish I could take away the feelings. And you know, I can't. Would you like me to tell you what I can do? Well, she said it in such a lovely, really serving way that it did not feel like she was trying to brush me off, get rid of me, or that she had 1,500 other calls waiting for her with other people. For that moment, she helped me feel as if I was the only person and she was the only one that could help me. I was busy going about what I wanted, and she kept her circle and had stepped in it and said, here is what I can do. So I was going on what I thought I wanted, and she focused on what I needed to make these steps go faster so that I could indeed find out that my insurance did not and would not go up, and that my car would be repaired, and that I would choose where I wanted it to be repaired. And so she explained that, and she said, let me take all this information, and then the next step is that I pass it on to this person, and they will contact you. Would you like them to contact you by phone, by text, by email? What would fit best for you? And you know, right away, it put me into a different part, a different brain. And I was making these logical decisions. We were working together. And I, believe it or not, started feeling more relaxed because something was happening. There was some movement. And so she took, I'm sure it took no more than 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, to explain to me the entire process. And that the person that would be contacting me would go over where I wanted my car repaired, would go over some more information with me so that we were further along, so that I didn't have to suffer or wonder what was going on. So she over-delivered. She could have just said, well, let me get your information and move you on. She could have taken most of the time and just listened to me go on and on and on without getting any result. And what she did in her over-delivery is she actually delivered just exactly what I needed. The over part wasn't that she took more time. It wasn't that she listened more. What it was is how she delivered. The over delivery does not mean that you have to do more of just a certain thing. She did more in serving me. So the over delivery, which makes your brand better, makes your story better, and your legacy better, doesn't have to be doing more. It's what you do to do it better so that it serves everyone. She had me moving along very quickly without my feeling like I was being pushed aside to get rid of me to get to the next call. However, in her being able to be the way that she was, to deliver and over-deliver her service, really helped me move on, and it helped her move on to do the same for the next person standing in line that was as concerned as I was. So my offering is, whether it's with one of your children, with one of your friends, with one of your customers, with one of your team members, your staff, your employees, your spouse, your partner, somebody at a grocery store, no matter what. Over-deliver with the human touch. The human touch is the over part. So it's who you are and how you be who you are, rather than exactly what you do and how much you do. She actually did less and gave me more of what I wanted because she used her human touch and let me know that we could work together. That is my offering for today. Take that tool, fit it into your life, make the words that fit for you, because it's very important that any of the tools that I offer you, that you practice them until they fit for who you are, and you get the human touch results in all of your outcomes. I am so happy that you came today. Come back tomorrow. I will be watching for you. Click subscribe. Have a happy, healthy day as best you can. Write your story. Keep that tool of over-delivery in being more of who you are at your best. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.